So despite the kind of uncertainties and volatilities we had in the market, you've had a phenomenal listing, over 100% premium. What do you have to say in terms of the response that you've got?
No, I can only say that investors have reposed a tremendous faith in us, and we would like to repay it. And currently, we have not been able to digest it completely. Allow us to get into this completely. Yes, it is a great listing, and we are really enthused. And of course, this has put more and more responsibility also on us to continue and do better and better, and I can assure that we will not leave any stone unturned.
Sure. So as far as the business is concerned, you have primarily 4 segments. There's ticketing, there is water, catering, tourism. If you can give us an understanding of the kind of revenue that each of these segments provide to the company, and now that the company is listed, what is the kind of uptick that you're expecting?
Currently, 4 business segment. If you broadly take the distribution, catering is about 55%, tourism about 24%, internet ticketing 11%, and rail near 9.5 or 10%. But this will undergo change.
Sure.
In this financial year, this convenience fee has been reintroduced on internet ticketing. So with that, the share of internet ticketing will go up. And this year it will be only for 7 months.
Okay.
Next financial year it will be for the whole year.
Sure.
So this distribution of products in our revenue matrix will change.
Okay.
In addition to this, another segment which has emerged for us is private train operation.
Okay.
We had been given 2 routes, and the first route train is already operational. It was flagged off on 4th of October.
Yeah.
And so far response is very good and much better than what we expected.
Okay.
And public is also appreciating. Yes, we have to sustain the level of not only sustain but improve the level of service and infrastructure. And second train also we plan to start in first week of December.
Okay.
So now in future, like this year it will be 2 trains, or maybe we will request railways for another route or so.
Okay.
And then gradually we would like to operate more and more trains.
Sure.
So in future this matrix may change.
Okay. So I have a follow-up on your answer. Firstly, could you give us an understanding of the kind of margins that 4 of these segments bring to the company? Secondly, I'll go after the margins.
The margin, currently if you look at catering, the margin is about 10 to 11%. Tourism is also same 10 to 11%. Rail near is about 12 to 13%. Internet ticketing we have a higher margin of about 30% roughly.
Okay.
Which again will undergo a change after this impact of convenience fee is there.
Sure. So you spoke about privatization of the train routes. You already have 2. One has already started, and you said that you will ask the government to give you a few more routes. Have you identified in terms of which routes are you looking at right now?
Yeah, initially when we were given to operate on 2 routes, we conducted demand survey for 4-5 routes. Out of that, we had listed 3 routes. 2, Lucknow, Delhi is already there. Second route is also decided. Third is in south. Madurai, Chennai, we are is under consideration. And then we'll do demand survey for some more routes.
Okay.
And wherever there is a demand, we'll certainly go for it.
So what is the kind of revenue addition are you looking at from this privatization of train routes? Also, you've also said that for the first time you will be compensating customers for delay in trains over an hour. How will that impact the revenue of the company?
This train like Lucknow, we have done a complete analysis, financial analysis. And at our break even is about 70% of occupancy. And at that occupancy level, we'll get a turnover of about 50 crore per year.
Okay.
And maybe a margin of about 10%. Now coming to insurance, coming to this compensation for delayed payment. This is for the first time that it has been introduced by IRCTC. This is just to show our faith in the system and show our accountability towards operation of the train. And of course, we have got this insured. So our liability is, and this thing is limited to insurance premium.
Okay. So you also said that starting September, you've started the service fee on online ticketing. Since it started in the ninth month of the seventh month of the year, what is the kind of revenue addition are you expecting this year from this additional fee itself?
Well, with the number of tickets which are being booked and the service charge, roughly it will be about anything between 320 to 350 crore for this year.
Okay.
And maybe double for the next next year when it is for the complete year.
So can you talk to us about the capex plans for the current year in each of the categories that you're operating it currently?
Currently, like catering, we have to modernize and upgrade the base kitchens. There are 46 of them. We have done phase 1 of modernization where we had upgraded and automated. Now it is complete renovation which we have to do. Then pantry car modification we have to do. And for tourism, we plan to buy 2 rakes of sleeper class for our domestic tourism products. In addition to that, for this private train operation, we now intend to purchase 2 rakes, which we have taken on lease. And then for Rail Neer, we plan to put 4 more plants in this year and next year. So that is broadly. And for internet ticketing, the entire system needs modernization and upgradation every 5 to 6 years. So that upgradation is due. So and this upgradation is spread over almost 2 years. Okay. So this will start by end of this fiscal.
So, but what is the kind of amount that we're looking at set aside for all of this investment?
Internet ticketing, this entire system replacement and this thing will cost around 180 to 200 crores. Okay. Train that we intend to purchase, each rake is about 50 crores, so we intend to buy at least 2 of them. And for domestic tourist rakes which we are planning, that will be about 80 crores. Huh. Rail Neer plant is about 12 to 13 crores per plant. Okay. So maybe about 50 crores for Rail Neer.
So last time when we spoke, you also said that tourism in terms of cruise and cargo is also 2 sectors that you're looking at. Any progress on that?
Yeah. Cruise, we have already tied up with one Norwegian cruise and we have booked few passengers on that. Of course, it's just a beginning. Yeah. Cargo, we participated in few bids but we did not succeed. But certainly we will go ahead.
Okay. So just lastly, given all of these new segments that you're entering and the kind of investment that you're putting in, what is your outlook for this year? If you have growth rate for us, by how much do you want the revenue to grow?
Outlook is quite positive, that's all I can say.
Any growth rate you can give us?
Wait for few days.